Mike in New Jersey.
Hey, what's up? I got one from hockey. I've seen it all the time. I've been playing hockey since I was like 8 years old. Somebody will throw the puck from behind the red line, and the goalie's stick will open like a fucking door and just go right in between his legs, right in the net. That's another time where the coach would just blow him up.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, and I mean, we're being sincere in the fact that some athletes deserve to be murdered for these plays. It's like they get paid so much money.
They need to. They need to explode.
Scott in Philly, you're on special delivery. A lot of East Coast fans tonight.
Interesting.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, how about the stealing of home plate during a casual throw from the catcher to the pitcher?
Which happens.
Jason Worth did it against the Bo Sox.
That's right.
This year.
He did. I saw that. And you're not paying attention. You're just a pitcher and a catcher. You're in your own little private world.
Yeah.
And this guy's barreling down to home plate.
Yeah.
What the hell? Where are you going, mister? I'm stealing home.
There has to be a certain amount of focus on these
You
games.
always see the pitcher's face, too. They'll just be like looking at the ball, just like, meandering around the pitching mound. And then, what the fuck is he doing? Here!
How do they get all these red stitches into this?
Like,
and it's so round.
What do they look at when they're looking at the baseball? Like, let's see, Rawlings, Major League Baseball, Commissioner Bud Selig. I thought he spelled his name with 2 L's. What the fuck? Where's he going?
Yeah, that's exactly. So it's a G? I thought it was Selig.
S-E-L.
Todd in South Carolina, you're on special delivery.
Hey, boys. How about a golfer out of the sand trap? I mean, it's a stationary ball, for God's sake.
When you can't get it out.
Yeah.
A la British Open, which has the most wicked sand traps. It's basically, if you get in one, it takes you like... Your best bet is actually to go backwards. Because you're basically like in the fucking Sarlacc pit in a lot of British Open things.
Yeah.
Your head's below the surface of the grass in some of those things.
It's not good.
No.
By the way, Davey Mac, did you ever get confirmation on that hole-in-one from 7th grade?
I'm still waiting for my friends to call in, Todd. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just keeping up with you, man.
All right, Todd!
What are the facts, baby?
All right, thank you, Todd.
Chuck. Chuck is on the air.
Hey, Sam and Dave, this is up, boys.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey, I just wanted to say the most embarrassing players in basketball when you're calling a timeout when you don't have any, Chris Webber style.
Chris Webber, baby. Chris Webber.
That's the other thing.
Fucked up.
Hey, shout out to Red Talion and Derek.
You got it, bitch. Red Talion and Derek.
There's so few numbers to memorize in sports. If you don't know that you're out of timeouts, if you don't know how many balls, you just have to be able to count to 5, 4, whatever.
Yeah, well, they usually get like 3 timeouts per half, I believe. But, I mean, Chris Webber actually cost his team, Michigan, a championship in college. Michigan was down by like a couple points. He called a timeout, didn't have any. That was it. Technical foul. The whole game was blown.
Wayne in Virginia, you're on special delivery.
Hey, boys. Yeah, this one gets me. It happens every year when Charlie Brown goes to kick the ball and Lucy moves it.
That's embarrassing, but that's more of a trust thing. Why that little fucking cunt, Lucy?
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
help that little fucking blockhead out just once.
Here's why I would say in that
Just
situation,
once.
Charlie Brown deserves to be blown up with dynamite. He's not a professional athlete. So making that embarrassing thing is not that bad. But the fact that he keeps going back over and over again.
I also, the thing I don't like about Charlie Brown is his Phil Collins hairdo. He's way too young to look like the, fucking drummer for Genesis. I mean, way too young.
There was nobody in school who had that little hair.
He has it was the same thing. He had the widow peak and then no hair.
Yeah. Matt in Massachusetts, you're on special delivery.
Hey guys, how about when the basketball player shoots the ball and it hits the bottom of the rim and just ricochets right back at them?
Yeah, I mean
that's great because then the ball actually usually then hits the guy's head.
Yeah, of course, and and it deserves to, and that's exactly what should happen. It should be laced with some kind of C4 explosive, so it blows up his face.
And these are embarrassing sports plays that, quite frankly, I can't identify with, Sammy, as I am known as the Jim Thorpe
Are you?
Of radio, yeah. I'm a phenomenal athlete.
Well, remember...
Jim Thorpe. Could I go with an even older reference?
Remember
Everyone go to Wikipedia. Look up Jim Thorpe. I promise you he was a great athlete. I suppose I could have said Bo Jackson. Not Joe Baxton, by the way.
Remember I told you that I did the Opie weekend in Atlantic City?
I do remember that because it was like 15 minutes ago, pal.
Right. Somebody's wife is sure that they could beat you in wiffle ball.
Who is that? Whose wife? Whose wife?
What do you think?
Let's see. Let me see. Whose wife? Okay. Iraq.
No, Iraq's not married.
Okay. Then I'm out of guesses.
Opie is the answer.
That was a lot easier than I would have thought.
Lonnie in North Carolina, you're on special delivery.
Hey, Sam, this may be before your time. Not saying that you're a youngie, but this Dave McDonald might know this. But back when they used to show the old Wild World of Sports commercial where the guy's going off a ski jump and he decides, all of a sudden I'm not going to go off the ski jump, and just stops, and it goes flying off at the end of the ski jump.
Yeah,
remember that?
I remember that. That's frightening embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's the type of embarrassment that actually does leave you paralyzed.
Yeah.
I went skiing one time only when I was 11 years old. Mm-hmm. My parents took us skiing, and it wasn't the chairlift, but there's these things called the T-bar.
Yeah.
Have you ever been skiing before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what the T-bar is.
Yeah.
That fucking thing should be renamed Death Machine. I don't know why they even had. So I was on the T-bar with this kid, and my skis started to get crossed, and they got all mangled and stuff, and I flipped over the T-bar and rolled down the mountain.
Jesus.
And had to have the emergency people get me.
I went skiing once. I was probably like 6 or 7. I went with my family.
Which was it, 6 or 7?
I would put somewhere in between, maybe.
Okay.
And it took my dad all of 12 minutes after getting on the slopes to fall down and break his leg. So that's what I think of skiing.
It's a horrible sport.
It's a terrible thing. I mean, first of all, it's not impressive to look at, especially when compared with the fact that people die doing it.
Yeah.
Like, if you die at the X Games, at least you have some kind of cool video. Like Sonny Bono
died, right? Yeah.
He skied into a tree.
Yeah.
Now that's an embarrassing sports play.
That's not good.
Skiing into a tree.
And then one of the Kennedys died playing football while skiing. As if skiing's not dangerous enough.
Yeah.
You're going to throw in...
Throwing around the pigskin.
Let's chuck the ball around.
Eric in Iowa, you're on special delivery starring Sam and Dave.
How about when baseball players strike out, try to do the ball breaker, and they can't break the bat over their legs?
Then you're not good. I mean, Bo Jackson had nearly inhuman thighs. I know that sounded a little Jimmy Greekish right there.
No,
take it back.
let's just not comment on it and move on from it.
Oh yeah, let's go on to the next caller.
Steve in Hoboken.
Dude, what about when the crazy frickin' ape steals the basketball on a fast break and goes up for a massive dunk and just rocket shots it off the back of the rim about 50 feet in the air back?
No good. That's a no good. You're a bonehead, asshole, basketball player.
We're talking about some of the most embarrassing sports plays for just a little bit longer. Get in while you still can. 866-WOW-1-WOW, 866-969-1969. Jack in South Carolina, you're on special delivery starring Sam and Dave.
Hey, fellas, I just got out of seeing Avatar for the first time. But anyways.
Oh.
How was it?
It was about an hour too long.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a hand job from the girl who was sitting with me. But anyways, hey, how about whenever you're in like a slow pitch beer league softball tournament and you get so drunk that you strike out in slow pitch
that
softball?
is no good. If you're missing the ball in slow pitch softball, then
what about wiffle ball?
I say you and your family you should not only get murdered, but the rest of your family should get murdered, like
Everyone.
Kaiser Soze's family.
Oh wow!
When he just pulled the gun on his wife and his kids.
What about wiffle ball?
If you're missing pitches in wiffle ball,
yeah,
then you get the nickname Sammy Primetime Roberts.
I like that, Dave. Thank you very much. And you get the nickname Eastside David McDonald if you don't miss balls. How about that?
And if you're a home run hitter, pal.
You are a home run hitter,
right?
But I hit some home runs too.
Remember that? Remember after the game, who won MVP?
You did.
Remember who awarded it?
You did.
I did.
Right. You awarded
myself the MVP.
MVP. Dave, we still got a lot of stuff to go on special